So once we've got our total taxable profit, then we need to work out our tax. So remember what this is. This is where you've had it added together all of your income. So you've got all your different types of income, your trade income, property income, whatever else you've got. And then you're going to take this figure here and you've got to calculate the tax. Now, the good news is it's a lot easier with a company than it is with an individual. And that's because we just have one rate of corporation tax. And the other good news is that the rate of corporation tax has been the same for a number of years now. It's sat at 19%. Now, strictly, tax is calculated for a company looking at the financial year. And unlike an individual, the financial year doesn't run from the 6th to 5th of April. It's actually more logical, and it runs from the 1st of April to 31st of March. And they get the financial year date from the start of the year. That looks like a typo to me. Should we cross that out? All right, let's cross that bit out. So your financial year 18 runs from the 1st of April, which is when it starts, to 31st of March, and the financial year 19 runs from the 1st of April 19, which is when it starts. So you always apply the rate that's in rule for that financial year, right? And what I've just pointed out is it hasn't changed, so we don't really care. But what we would do in the real world, you know, let's say 18 was, I don't know, 20%, yeah, we would take a proportion and say, well, how many months of the accounts fell in that year, and we'll tax that bit at 20%. How many months were in 19, tax that bit at 19%. But the key message here is that's not a point for your issue, for your exam. You know, we will just apply the rate of tax throughout. So in this example, we've got profits for the year ended March 20. March 20, we can see, falls in financial year 19. So it's using this one, isn't it? April 19 to March 20. So this is going to be taxed at the rate, I think again, we've got another typo there, haven't we? Let's cross that out. So financial year 19. So financial year 19 runs from April 19 to March 20. So it all falls in the same year and taxed at 19%. If we've got our profits for year ended March 19, even though I can't talk now, we've got 3 months of the year that falls in financial year 18, and then the other 9 months start from April 19. So what we're trying to do is split this year. But, you know, does it matter whether we bother to split the year? Because regardless of what year it's in, it's at 19%. So what I'm going to say to you in the exam, this is for information, but I'm just going to say in the exam, add up all your income, like we did over here, and just multiply it by 19%. So don't worry about the financial years, all right? We have to teach it you because in future years it will probably change from 19%. So when you come to do advanced tax, then you know it will be important to be able to look at a set of accounts and identify which year that you're using for the tax rates. So that there will become more important. But for your exam, if the rate is the same, you know, why bother to do that split? It just makes life more complicated. And at the moment, we don't want to be doing that.